So my videos are often a bit out of order. And for me, it's been a couple days since I went down to a house to check on it because I really wanted to have a few visitors here to stay in that house and a different one near it. And I was looking around it, and there was a rat in a hat. It sounds like a funny joke. And God damn, this light. It's so bright. Fuck. Oh my God. Is there a way to make this more comfortable? And it was a rat in a hat that ran out of the hat, and I didn't have any weapons or tools on me, and so it got away. And what you notice on the video of that rat is it had something hanging out of its butt. And somebody said it was its balls, and that's not true. And I wondered, what the fuck is hanging out of this rat? And the only thing I could think of was placenta, like it had just had babies. And this is just a few days ago. And this really gets horrible. It's a horrible video. I apologize for being an evil, vicious killer that I'm about to threaten to be. But I have to recapture my homes from the rats that, I mean, I can't even, I turned these people down to stay here, and I kind of did want to meet them. How can I have lighting without it? Oh, that's pretty bright. Or less bright. You'd think I'd know that. I think I'm tired. I'm really tired. Poor me. Anyway, I'm a murderous bastard in the making. And so I think I'm going to go down to that house. You know, I thought about doing it the next day, but then I was like, I don't feel like it. Because to be honest, I don't like killing shit. And living in the woods for 20 years, a lot of stuff has died. I mean, I found a whole raven dead once. And I collected its feathers, actually, and I kept them in a box. Um, but, you know, shit gets killed every day here. And I don't know about most of it. I mean, there's animals out there, and they're not just all prancing around eating plants. Some of them are, like rabbits. There's wild rabbits here, and they're prancing around eating plants. And they're scared shitless because other stuff is hunting them. So, any delusion you have about forest life being peaceful is a delusion you should disillusion yourself of. Now, in this case, it's in a house that I own and never go to because I don't live there. And rats live there and stuff. And so I went there, and this rat ran out of this hat that it was on the wall. But now I think it had placenta, which means I think it had babies. And those babies are going to grow up to be more rats. And you know, one rat pisses me off enough, but it's not the only rat, and there's other animals in the house, and they just fuck shit up. And in case you're going to try and be a delusional wuss-ass fuck who wants to defend rats, why don't you sleep in a rat shit bed, you know, with rat pee on it, and have rat run over you at night? You want that? You're going to leave a bad Airbnb review? If that happens to you, you would. And I'm not going to list my place on Airbnb because I don't think anyone would want to come here. Not unless they're very hardcore. And, you know, I post videos saying what my life's actually like, and anybody who comes to join it for even a time has got to be ready for that shit. I mean, super ready. And so I'm going to go down to that house And I'm going to have a bucket with me and a knife, and I'm going to kill that rat and its babies. I don't even like how that sounds. It sounds awful. But I also know if I'm ever going to get out of the hole of life that I'm in, which is worse than homeless, I'm ambitious. I want to save this fucking world. I want to make a better world other than your death, which is coming. The fall of civilization is coming. You're working for it. So I'm working against you to help you. That dude cracked me up with how serious I am. Nah, you're just gonna fucking die, so don't worry about it. But this rat's gonna die first, and I'm doing it because I think that I'm trying to make one place in the goddamn world that actually functions properly, where people are nice to each other, where we take care of the earth better, blah blah, fill in hours of rambling about good shit here. But right now I'm trying to pump myself up for maybe tomorrow. Although tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to want to do it. I've been avoiding it for 2 days. I'm just not a killer. Other people might enjoy it, but I get zero pleasure from it. And I have done it. I have killed rat babies. I've drowned them. And I have stabbed rats. Once I was really cool because there was a cute chick here and she was frightened by a rat, and I happened to have a knife at the time. It was in the kitchen, and I was able to suddenly stab it. And she might have been impressed. I don't know. We didn't really talk about it because I don't really like killing stuff, but I didn't want to be proud of killing stuff. But I stabbed that fucking rat real quick, and I still had to kill it because it was only stabbed. It wasn't dead yet. Rats are hard to kill a little bit. People are probably hard to kill too. It probably isn't like the movies, especially when you read the police reports and somebody was stabbed 27 times. It's like, well, that wasn't the same as the movies, because in the movies you just, stab somebody real quick and then they're dead. But I don't live in the fucking movies. I live in the fucking forest, and life is strong here, and I'm trying to strengthen it. There's a lot of wildlife, and it's a wonderful place to live, but it's not safe. I mean, I'm not in direct threat, but who knows? Maybe I am. I could get some kind of rat disease. Many people have told me all the reasons that why I live the way I do is so dangerous. And, I drink rainwater unfiltered, and I don't have a refrigerator, and, I do a lot of shit that is unwise, and I don't even at the moment feel like telling you the other crap I do that is theoretically unhealthy and will kill you. It's terrible. It's like, the rules that apply for you in your life don't apply in mine. And that's partly because I don't have any women here telling me how I should have to live. And if I ever do have any women in my life again, there'll be women knowing who I am, and that actually I don't agree with how I live. So, also, no, I don't want to stereotype women, but any reasonable person, even if I was gay, a gay guy would tell me not to live how I am. So any person that that was here with me would not live how I live. And it wouldn't be them telling me not to, because I don't want to live the way I live. I'm just doing it because I'm here. I don't give a fuck. I have no one to live for. And I do enjoy the experiment of seeing if I die or not. Fuck it, you know? But if there was a woman here, I would clean my shit up a lot. I'd be way more motivated, and I wouldn't be sleeping in a bed that I haven't changed the sheets or covers on. There aren't actually any sheets, it's just covers. And, in like a year or whatever, and, I would change clothing, and I would, and I don't, by the way, I don't smell bad, despite my lifestyle, as far as I know, and I have little evidence since I don't get near anyone hardly. Shit's fucked up, okay, I know that. But, and that's one of the reasons maybe I should think about, and it's sexist that I think of women, but everything good in my life and the worst things in my life have been women. It's been 98% good. My relationships with women, of which there have been quite a few because I was fairly cute before when I was younger. But there's been two who were evil. Well, there have been three, but one of them wasn't a relationship. It was just a fucked up individual person. So only two women who I was with were evil. And then there were some other cases of weirdness or stuff, but it's people, and people are weird. So, but they were not directly hurtful or dangerous to me. And I am sympathetic with women, completely sympathetic that many of them have had bad experience with men. This is not a competition. I wouldn't sleep with men. I don't recommend it. Except me. And only for like a very tiny percentage of women. Most women should not sleep with me. Bad idea. Because I'm not attracted to most women. This is like Brian porn or something. No, not really. It's just philosophy of loneliness. And I really did, though. I did enjoy the wonderful times I had with women. It was really the only good thing. I don't care about luxury, food. I do like food. I've eaten it. But I'm never like a person who eats a food and it's like, oh, it's amazing food. Food and stuff. I didn't give a fuck about music. Everybody else says, oh, I heard the music. Music. Yay. Or I saw the famous person. Oh, the famous person. Fuck the famous people. I don't give a shit about any of them. The list of things I give no fuck about is so long I could talk about it forever until I was tired, so I'm not going to do it. But the few good times I've had in my life were with a few women, more than a few, that I loved. I'm hesitant to use that word because it gets used so badly, but there's been some women I've loved, maybe 5. And I don't know what love means, especially if it turns to hate. I don't hate any of them, but some of them are at least annoyed with me. But I don't care because I'll never see them again. And some of them it just didn't work out. But then there's been a whole bunch of them where it's been really fun. And I think hopefully we all have nice memories of those times. And for the couple that were bad, I hope they figure their shit out and don't hurt other people, because it does happen. Anyway, while I'm talking about this shit, I think it's because I guess I have ideas about how things can be better. I definitely do. How we can match up better. And most people who match up should never be together. And a simple, good matching algorithm, better software for it, forms, templates, matching of values and interests and goals, people could skip most of their relationships. And that would be really wise of them. Like, why get into it if it's just going to end up being a mess? Why get into it if you're totally incompatible? Find a better way. But of course, you can't do that because that's a hard task. And there is just not a magic find another better way thing, is there? A weird shadow on my nose, don't I? Is that better? Oh, jeez. Oh, it hurts. Oh, the pain, the pain. Um, anyway. We could do better at matching up. And whoever you think you like, you're probably just in lust or like, and you're not in love. Love, I don't know what the fuck that is. And you definitely should not be teaming up, and you probably shouldn't even be fucking most people. Like, I've been promiscuous in my life overall, although very carefully. And it's worked out pretty well, actually, because I think I'm a reasonable judge of character, with two exceptions. And I think that we can do better at matching up and being more fulfilled, which allows us to be more trusting and caring and good to each other. And so I'd love to see that. And I would love to have that in my life again. I don't know if I'm too old, you know. I don't think I am. I'm not too old to care about people. I am more picky, I suppose, and cautious, which is what happens when you're less stupid. And it's not, well, I wasn't necessarily stupid before, but I was ignorant. In particular, I was ignorant of how evil people can be. And I guess that's because I was fairly protected, and I protected myself well, and I selected well. And the women I was with were lucky that it was me. I have spoken with women who tell me about their very bad experiences with men. And I am sorry that those things have occurred. And I am ashamed sometimes to share a gender with those men, but I don't take responsibility for it. I didn't do it, and I'm not them. I am not men. I am one individual. And if you're a woman, you're not women. I'm not going to blame you for the fucked up bullshit that women do. And believe me, it's fucked up, including the ones who claim to be victims. It's really frightening. So, don't think either gender is good or bad. Well, actually, it's fine if you think they're both bad, because that's how it really is. Or if you're a nicer person than I am and less damaged, then you could think that they're both relatively equal. Wait, bad is still equal, right? If you think one is better than the other, you're wrong. Investigate more. Find out more. In any case, I hope other people are fucking way more than I'm fucking, because I have not been fucking lately. And I don't really mind it that much because I have very good memories, which is nice. Thanks for the memories. And thanks for being pretty. And thanks for being flexible and fun and wet and all the good, hot, pornographic shit that occurred. I appreciate the trust and the effort. And you're welcome also. It was really fun. So I hope that's not me signing off on my entire sexual life, but it might be. Like, I'm just not very motivated. I'm partly frightened, you know, and I'm not sure I'm any good anymore. I still have feelings, and men definitely have feelings, by the way. If you think they don't, it's probably because of you. They probably don't trust you. And actually, I'm not sure you should trust anyone. I don't know, I'm a little confused. Do I seem confused? It would be accurate if I seem confused. So, now I got on that topic. I don't know what this video was supposed to be about. And maybe this video is going to be private. Maybe I'll share it with chicks I think are cute and nice and smart. And I want to warn them about me that I'm damaged. I'm definitely damaged goods. But, you know, most people are in their own way. And I think all we can do is try and take care of each other and be nice and polite and also then fuck each other brains out. What the fuck are my eyebrows doing? What happened? They're out of control. It's very frightening. Whatever works out. I was just watching a TV show and they're fucking each other's brains out, and I was just like, oh, I remember that. It was so fun. And I still don't understand why people even like to have sex. Like, what is the fucking point? I mean, I have a vasectomy, so it's not like I'm trying to make a baby. And I'm pretty sure most people who have sex are not trying to make a baby. They're just being animals, because animals like to fuck. We are instinctually driven beings. But then there's all this complicated human layer on top of it. And that complicated human layer has gotten a little complicated for me, where even if I think someone looks nice, it doesn't mean I want to have anything to do with them. Anyway, good luck. I'm not sure what the point of that was, but maybe if I like somebody enough, I'll send it to them and I'll warn them about how terrible I am. Oh my God, I'm terrible.